are they adapting to this kind of situation change?
Well, whenever I see somebody doing that travel for the first time, I always be like, hey, just so you know, this isn't like, it's not like this everywhere. It's actually not like this anywhere. Yes. It's not like, I always tell them that some of the best reps I ever had was in bumfuck West Virginia, where no matter what I did, people were sitting on their hands and didn't give a shit because it makes you learn.
Yeah.
Because I learned that, okay, these people aren't going to respond to me dropping somebody on their head, but they're going to respond to this. And then vice versa. In New York, people aren't going to respond to this, but they're going to respond to me dropping somebody on their head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's learning how to work. And that is something that I think that modern wrestling lacks a lot. Is we're doing a lot of choreography, and I think the choreography is really great. I think that the athletes are better than they've ever been, and that's great.
Beautiful.
But making things work for you doesn't mean copying what you just saw on AEW last week. Making things work for you doesn't mean stealing somebody's shit from NXT. It's like you need those reps where you fail to learn how to become a complete wrestler.
Yes.
And in some regards, the fact that TNF has a crowd now that's so hardcore that you can get away with other things is almost, no, I won't say it's like a crutch, but I say take these shitty bookings and learn how to get over in these, these shitty bookings. You can get over here, you can get over literally anywhere. So
I remember there's somebody who just recently won a pretty big championship in the area. I remember they worked down at RWA, which is a very, does anybody know the term pencil tucky? If I say that, okay, thank you. So I mean, it's a very old school minded people, and this is a guy that is a very flippy AEW kind of guy, And I remember he out there, and I'm sitting beside a guy, old time guy named Super Hentai. Does anybody know Super Hentai? Does anybody want to know about a Super Hentai? That might be another story. He was given the name in the 90s and didn't know what it meant, and then he legit went to Japan and trained. So that's a bunch of fun stories there. We got to get him on a panel. But he sat beside me, and he's and kid's doing the face thing, and he's doing his stuff, and he's doing a bunch of fun stuff. No reaction. He's not selling to the crowd. Then I saw him at Taco Mania, and I'm like, hey, you're giving the crowd some stuff now. And he's like, we had a conversation about it. And he's just grown exponentially in the last 2 years since he started doing that. But that's a difference in experience, right?